Hey guys, it's Twinson764 back again for another lottery video. This time we're going to be taking a look at the 10 things that piss me off about the lottery transactions that I have to deal with every time I buy tickets. There's always something that can go wrong, and I'm going to go through the 10 things that I can think of that I have experienced in the past about this. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's do number 1, cash only for lottery. That means lottery retail places only accept cash for lottery. I'm like, why? You can do card or you can do cash. Why do places only accept cash? Are they afraid of the stupid fees that the credit card company charges them every time? Like, what about if I don't have any cash on me and I want to get scratch? Well, it looks like I'm not going to this location, but there's actually only a few of them in my area that I know, because most of them do accept card, but I don't like the ones where it's only cash, because you should be able to use both. Which brings us to number 2, and that is card only for lottery. Like, card only? They don't accept cash? Well, yeah, a lot of places don't. Like anything at, like, a football game. Oh, no cash, just card. I wouldn't mind it so much, except for the fact that it takes a lot longer to buy one ticket at a time. Like with card, it might take like 30 to 45 seconds per ticket. And if I want to get like 5 different tickets, that's just going to take a long time. It would be much easier if it had cash available too. The reason for this is like, oh, we're going to get like robbed late at night. We don't have any cash on us, so just card only. I'm like, whatever. A Circle K near me has this option for card only because they're scared about being robbed. You should have both options available at every location. Even if you do receive cash, you can deposit it right into the safe anyway. So there is no reason why card only should exist. Alright, at number 3, we have the machine is broken. Yes, when I go to places, sometimes the machine is not even working at all. You go up to it and it's like, oh, out of order. Every single time. We have a Walmart close to me that this machine's been unreliable forever. Like every time I go there, it seems like it's only a 40% chance that it's working. Maybe even like 20%. Because I was just there yesterday, and guess what? It wasn't working. And the time before that, it wasn't working either. It didn't even accept my cash. It spat it back out every single time I tried to put money in it. So why would the machine be broken? Fix that damn shit machine. Okay, so the machine's broken, that's number 3. Number 4, and that's when the machine jams and they won't fix it. I hated this. This happened last week. So I got a ticket, and the ticket didn't come out of the machine, and it was late at night, and the clerk was like, oh, we don't even have access to the machine. You're going to have to come back in tomorrow. I'm like, come back in tomorrow? Then why don't you have the keys behind the counter to open up the machine and fix it? It doesn't take that long. I could do it for you. You should know about this. At grocery stores, it can be a pain in the ass if you're there late at night and the machine jams on you and they already closed down like the service desk and everything and you're just stuck there and you can't even get your ticket from the machine because it got stuck. Usually if you wave a ticket in the machine, like underneath, you can somehow get it out, but sometimes it doesn't even dispense at all. Or I've had this happen a few days ago where the machine would give me a ticket and then I want to get another one of the same one and it goes gray. But I got ticket number 20, and it's still, ticket 21 still in there, and I can't get the next one. I'm like, what the shit? Why did this happen? And then when I asked the guy about it, he was like, well, my boss would get mad at me if I opened up the machine. Well, whatever, then why is your boss not here? I'm not going back to that place again. Okay, machine's jamming up. I gave my stories, let's move on. At number 5, we got clerks refusing to sell tickets after 9 p.m., or even like 12 a.m., The Colorado Lottery allows you to buy tickets any time of the day. It doesn't matter. You could buy it in the morning, you could buy it late at night, 2 a.m., 4 a.m. You should be able to buy it whenever you want. The only condition is that you can't cash tickets after 12 a.m., and you can't cash them until like 4:30 or I think it's like 6 on a Sunday. But you should be able to buy them whenever. There's been places where I've gone to and they're like, oh, we can't sell tickets after 12. I'm like, why? Why can't you sell tickets after 12? There's no reason for that. I know that you can't like cash them because the machine's shut down, but you should be able to sell tickets whenever. Such bullshit. Thankfully, the clerks that I've dealt with about this, I've like ranted on them, and then there's none of them in my area that actually does this. So that's why I always go to the machine instead, but then there's that risk of it breaking down, but I've only had a few encounters for that. So let's just keep moving on to number 6. And number 6, this is kind of a nitpick one, where the clerk's asking how much I win on tickets. So I go up to the clerk and give them the ticket, and they're like, how much is this? And I'm like, well, why do you want to know? And then I'm thinking like, well, they should, if they want to know how much the ticket is worth, they should look at the validation letters on the ticket that I scratched to see how much it is. Or they can use that little scanner they got like in the front there to find out how much it is. Why would they ask how much it is if they don't know about these rules and how to play these tickets in general? Like, you should at least know about the letters. Even if they're not scratched, you can even look and even guess how much it is. The clerk should know how much it is by just looking at the validation letters. Like, they don't need to ask me. They could just use the scanner up there anyway. Alright, done with that one, let's move on. At number 7, we got not being able to cash a winner over $50. Like, every time I go to a place, I always have to ask any winners that I have that's more than 50. I always have to ask, hey, do you have enough to cash this amount? One of my friends cashed a $50 winner, and he didn't ask the clerk if he had $50 or more to cash it, and they told him he had to come back tomorrow and get the cash. At least that's never happened to me, but every retailer should be able to accommodate up to $50. And the Walmart that I usually go to, they're a bunch of idiots. They're like, we can't even cash a winner over 100. I'm like, why would you even have a retailer if you can't even cash a winner over 100? How stupid is that? Next one, number 8. Clerks refusing to sell me lottery tickets in general. Like, there's been times where I went to a place, and I had like maybe 4 or 5 losers in a row, and then after the 4th one, I want to get another one, and they're like, I can't be doing this all night, I got stuff to do. And then I'm like, well, this is your job. Your job is to help the customer. Like, I've had clerks in the past get on me for coming back the whole time. And my other lottery friend had a guy where he refused to sell him even more tickets because he felt bad for him. But I'm like, I'm doing my strategy. I have to play till I get a winner, no matter how many it takes. But usually if I have a bad experience with a clerk, I don't go back to that place. That's why, again, I prefer the machine. Okay, number 9. We got clerks saying there's no more tickets left. This usually happens at places where the ticket gets stuck, but there's still more tickets in there. Like, I had one time where I was getting the crossword and it was on like 24, and they said, oh, this is the last one, and then I'm like, this is ticket 24, where's ticket 25? And they're like, well, there's none left. And I'm like, yes, there is, there's more in there, open it up. And they're like, well, we don't have the keys for it. So, and then I'm like, so there's no more after that? You can't even get the next one for me? And they're like, nope. And I'm like, what the hell? So that was their part of not having the keys there to open up the like drawer at the bottom thingy to get the next scratch for me. And I had to go back the next day, get the next ticket, and I think I won like $40. But still, I don't like it when there's no tickets left when there actually is more tickets left. But thankfully it rarely happens, probably only once a year. And the last one, at number 10, of clerks not knowing how to work that lottery terminal. The best example I give on this is for pick 3. So I play pick 3 a lot, and so when I go up to them and I'm like, I would like a pick 3. And there's been times where it's like, oh, you have to fill out the slip. And then I was like, well, can't you do it manually? I'll show you how to do it. And they're like, no, I don't want to do it. Then I'm like, why do you not want to do it? And they're like, oh, I just don't know how. And then I say, well, I'll show you how. And they're like, I don't want to do it. What the hell, dude? Like, if you're going to be at a retail place and not know how to work the lottery terminal, you shouldn't even be working there. At least know the basic stuff, or at least let me teach you how to do pick 3. It's not even that hard, it's just pushing buttons. Also, if I want something maybe more specific, like top prizes remaining or a scratch report, they should know how to do that too. Even though it's kind of rare I ask for top prizes remaining list, but they should at least know how to do manual entry for each one of the jackpot games we got, especially pick 3, even though a lot of people don't play that as much. Well guys, those were the 10 things I ranted about the Colorado lottery that I have to deal with almost every single year. Anyway, that's all. I'm done talking. I'll see you later. Peace out.